In today's video, I'm going to tell you guys about an event that I love to go to here in Taiwan called the Yanshui Feng Pao, or the Rocket Beehive Festival as it is known in English. We went to it a few months ago and we just finally got around to editing the footage. I chose this event as our first vlog, and to be honest, it didn't go that great. We lost camera equipment, we permanently lost footage, and it was really a chaotic night. Now, the Yanshui Feng Pao is still considered to be one of the most dangerous festivals in the world that is still actively celebrated today. I first read about it online like 15 years ago back in Detroit before I moved here to permanently work for EVGA. And I attended my first event just 2 days after getting off the plane. The Yanshui Feng Pao is part of the annual Lantern Festival, and it's celebrated on the 15th day of every Lunar New Year. The festival dates back to the 1880s when the area experienced a significant cholera outbreak. The local residents called upon the spirit of Guangong, the Chinese god of war, to help them to eradicate the disease. They paraded statues of the god everywhere around the city, and everywhere it went, they lit off fireworks and firecrackers to help to drive out the evil spirits. Afterwards, the disease coincidentally began to recede, so the people attributed this to their actions, and the event stuck and is still held to this day. The Yanshui district is located in a city called Tainan, which is the oldest city in Taiwan on the southwest part of the island. The high-speed rail in Taiwan is actually the fastest way to get there, as it can hit around 300 kilometers an hour. And the trip takes around 1 hour and 10 minutes to get there to Jiayi Station, which puts you within about 20 minutes of the Yanshui district by car. The main part of the festival is in the Wu Temple area, which is dedicated to Guangong, and this is the starting point of the event. It's 3 floors and it's full of detailed sculptures and wall surfaces. It's actually a pretty famous temple, and if you ever come down here for this event, you should definitely check it out. They were doing some renovations on it, but we were still able to get in. There's also this long night market style food street, which has lots of Taiwan traditional foods, and it's conveniently open all night long during the event. Pork pie or pork pie? How would you say that? It's definitely not G pie.
That is pork.
So it's like
Haigu soup. Haigu.
Haigu?
Haigu.
Haigu.
Haigu soup.
Haigu soup?
Yeah, it's like pork chop something.
That's duck blood, isn't it?
Duck blood.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
You
It's
don't
like
that?
No, dude.
Did you try that?
I'm not down.
I mean, with the
I'm not
spicy
down-
ones.
I'm not down with duck's blood, man. That's
But
like
the spicy ones is nice.
duck blood is like the one thing I want nothing to do with since I've been in Taiwan.
But that one, like they put like goose oil.
No, man.
How about goose oil?
I'm good.
Chicken feet. You're not gonna mess with that, right?
No. It was my bro's first time, so I kept trying to freak him out all night and letting him think he needed all the luck he could get. That's good luck for tonight, man. Go ahead, give it a rub.
Yeah.
Give it a rub, man. I paid. Now, it's really wise to wear a lot of protection during the nighttime activities. You'll need a helmet. You'll need a visor that can protect your eyes and your face. You'll need gloves. And also your clothing should be fire resistant. Now, the locals actually see it as good luck to get stung by the rockets, like a no pain, no gain kind of thing. So you actually don't want to wear too much. The most painful thing for me at the event is not getting hit by thousands of rockets all night. It's when they hit you and fall and explode on your ankle or your knee. I mean, that kills. So don't skimp too much on the gear or you'll regret it. There are places that rent gear like helmets, visors, boots, gloves, anything you need. So it actually can be more convenient than hauling all your stuff down there. We walked around looking while there was still daylight to see the last minute preparations being done on all the rocket carts. Hey dude, what is this writing about? All these people donated towards this.
Yeah. And
cool.
it's for some good luck too.
Can you ask him how many rockets?
这有几只？不知道，大概。
应该不会去算那几只吧？
有10万吗？
要好几箱。
好几箱。好辣。
Yeah, a lot more, man. Still on, no way. That thing was crazy.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see that
3
one.
layers.
Yeah, that's like a 2 or 3 in the morning one. Now these rocket carts are located all throughout the district area, and they are there to meet the god chariots when they come. This thing is the size of a full trailer on a big rig truck.
Even on the top, there's like bigger ones.
Yep, and this is about, I think this is probably one of the bigger ones.
Yeah. Wow.
Man, that thing's huge. They are rolled around all night long throughout the whole city to invoke the spirit of the god of war. At every stop those carts make, they begin to shake violently, and the rocket beehives will come to life, spraying rockets everywhere and at everything. Sometimes they will shoot up for a bit and then start shooting at the crowd, and other times they just shoot right at the crowd. And everywhere those god carts go in the city, they will be met with larger and larger rocket beehives as the night gets later. So if you go down there and really want to see the crazy stuff, be sure to follow those god carts everywhere they go. Now this year, we experienced something really crazy that I've never seen before down there, and it almost killed me. Somehow we ended up in another part of the city that I have never been to before. And we got stuck in this alley where they were lighting off firecrackers. And I mean a lot of firecrackers. I have never seen anything like this, and they did it for what had to have been at least an hour and a half straight, almost nonstop. When the debris on the ground got too much, they rolled the god carts out, they plowed the debris away like snow, they rolled the god carts back in, and they did it again. After the first time, I thought that was nuts, but then they did it again, and then they did it again. There was nowhere to go, and my life literally flashed before my eyes. There was hot, black smoke everywhere. I couldn't breathe. I was running around searching for air. Somehow, we got pulled into a small little area where there was no smoke. I went maybe 1 minute without breathing clean air, and I was freaking out. Fuck, I couldn't breathe. You're on fire. You're on fire. After that, it was time to call it a night, as the sun would soon come up and we had to get back to the hotel to clean up to catch the early train back to Taipei. It's nearly impossible to get out of there with a cab early in the morning after the event, so it's wise to rent a car or bring your own. When we were leaving, we could see all the trash in the streets from the whole event. They had to plow it out of the way for the cars to be able to move through. It was insane. This year's Yanshui Feng Pao was really crazy, and it actually almost killed me. But I still feel very lucky to get to be able to attend this very rich and special cultural event that I was only able to read about online many years ago. I had previously only known about this event from the other side of the world through online stories and documentaries. And now I'm here on my 5th visit, and I'm making my first YouTube video about it for you guys. Cheers. See you next time.